back to my channel. I have a super important video today. It's probably the most important video I have ever made when it comes to beauty. So I'm going to cover everything from how to read labels, understanding ingredients, and I'm going to explain to you guys a little bit of science when it comes. UV is part of the natural energy that is created by the sun, so it is everywhere. So you really have to protect your skin even if you're inside. So I'm inside of my apartment right now and I have a lot of windows around me, so I still have UV radiation coming through my windows, so I am wearing SPF. On the electromagnetic spectrum, UV light has shorter wavelengths than visible light, which means we can't see UV, but our skin definitely feels it. Tanning beds are an example of UV radiation. I'm sure you have seen a tan bed in your lifetime, or you've seen it in movies or a picture, but that is UV radiation, so that's definitely very harmful. Nowadays, people know tanning beds are not healthy for you, but back in the 90s and the 80s, people loved tanning beds because it was a good way for you to get tanned in a healthier way. So there are two types of UV light that are proven to increase the risk of cancer: UVA and UVB. So ultraviolet A is a longer wavelength and it is associated with causing aging. So that's the one that causes those premature wrinkles and sunspots and age spots and little fine lines, basically premature aging. So if you're like me, I'm 30, I wear SPF, so luckily I don't have any premature aging signs. But if you're someone like, you know, maybe you're 15 or maybe you're 20 and you already start seeing wrinkles because you don't protect your skin from the sun, that is UVA rays affecting your skin. Then there's the ultraviolet B, which is UVB, which is a shorter wavelength and is associated with burning the skin. So those are the rays that cause your skin to burn, eventually to tan, but both rays do contribute to cancer. Unprotected exposure to UVA and UVB rays can cause damage to your DNA as well as the cells in your skin. It also can cause genetic defects and mutations and skin cancer, which obviously is the worst case scenario. They can also cause cataracts and eyelid cancer. So protect your eyes as well, not just your skin. UV radiation has been proven to cause two types of cancer: basal cell carcinoma and squamous cell carcinoma. They are both curable when they're treated and detected early, but they are caused from actual burning of the skin. So if you're laying out on the beach and you just let yourself roast until you burn, even worse, blister, you're definitely increasing your chances of getting those two types of cancers. Sunburns are also associated with causing melanoma, which is the most dangerous cancer out of those three and out of all the different types of skin cancers that you can get, because it is fatal if it's not caught early. UVB rays penetrate the outermost layer of our skin, which cause suntan, burning, and blistering. They also cause the most damage when we're at high altitudes because we are closer to the sun, and when it's reflected off of snow or asphalt, because the reflection does burn us as well. So it's not just direct sunlight, but it's whatever is reflecting off of the snow. That light is also very damaging. UVA rays are less intense than the UVB rays, but they penetrate the skin more deeply than the UVB rays. Our skin tries to protect itself from those UVA rays by tanning, which leads to darkening, and all of that contributes to cancer. UVA rays also penetrate clouds and glass, which means you still need to be using SPF even on a cloudy day. Even if you work in an office and you're surrounded by windows, so there's the glare from the sun, you should always be applying SPF no matter what. UVB rays can be filtered through glass and through clouds. Nevertheless, you still need the SPF on a cloudy day. This is super important because a lot of us tend to believe most advertisement on skincare, which is understandable. You'd think that a big brand claiming all of these things is actually going to protect your skin, as it should on the label, right? But it's important to understand how to read an SPF label. So for example, I have this Supergoop sunscreen and it says SPF 50. 50 is the amount of minutes that our skin takes to get red while using this product as opposed to not using it. So if this protects for only 50 minutes, I need to reapply this every 50 minutes. And that's incredibly important because a lot of us will put on sunscreen once and then go out to the pool or to the beach or just out running errands, and then we don't apply sunscreen at all the rest of the day, because why would you? But really, it's important to pay attention to that number because that is the amount of time you have for protection. Once those 50 minutes are up, you would need to reapply the sunscreen to continue getting that protection from the sun and the UVA and UVB rays. So this Supergoop packaging says that it is water and sweat resistant for 80 minutes. But that doesn't mean I'm going to go and reapply after the 80 minutes. It means I'm going to reapply it after the 50 minutes are up, because that's the amount of time I have of protection, not 80 minutes. So it's really important to pay attention to the SPF number. I'm more inclined to getting the SPF 50 as opposed to the SPF 30, because that way I don't have to reapply sunscreen every 30 minutes. Especially if I'm out in the sun, you would really need to apply that SPF every single 30 minutes, and that's such a hassle. So if you're at the beach, you might as well get an SPF 50 and have to reapply every 50 minutes. Another important thing to understand on the label is broad spectrum. Broad spectrum means that it protects you from both UVA and UVB rays. Do not buy a sunscreen that does not say broad spectrum, because it may mean that they only protect from, let's say, UVB rays or UVA rays. So it's important to get the broad spectrum label. Sometimes on labels you're going to see that it says SPF 50, PA+, or plus. So the more plus signs you have on the label, it means you will receive more protection from the product. So for example, on this Supergoop box, it says PA++++. So there's 4 plus signs, which is a very good thing. So you should definitely look for the PA+ signs on the sunscreen that you go to buy next. So I'm just going to read to you guys a little bit about the PA system, which is kind of like a measurement for protection on sunscreens. So this is specifically for UVA protection. So I'm just going to read it to you guys because I didn't memorize it. So PA is a grading system established in Japan and informs us of the level of protection from UVA rays. So basically what I just told you guys. PA+, so 1 plus sign, equals some protection against UVA. PA++ equals moderate protection against UVA. PA+++ equals best level of protection. PA++++ equals above best. But it is very rare to find products with the 4 plus signs. But this Supergoop product has the 4 plus signs. So now on to my favorite SPF product ever. It is the same one as this, but in spray form, which is much easier to reapply if you're out and about and if you have makeup on. Also from Supergoop, obviously I'm a fan of Supergoop, I have the full-size version, which is way bigger than the travel size. And I bought this so long ago. I bought it 6 months ago, and it still has some because I only use it to refresh when I'm out. I don't use it as my everyday sunscreen when I'm home, or I don't apply it as my sunscreen for the day. This is just a refresher, and it's only for when I'm outside. So it's lasted for a very long time, and I still have some. I haven't had to go buy any, but I was sent this by Supergoop, so I really wanted to take this in my gym bag. It's so helpful. Like, it fits in my fanny pack, it fits in my gym bag, it fits in my little purse and my big purses and my backpacks. So there's no excuse for you not to wear sunscreen. And this is good for guys and girls. No matter what, you guys should be wearing sunscreen as well. From Supergoop, I also have the Unseen Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 40, and it is water and sweat resistant for 40 minutes. And this one is a PA of +++. So this one has only 3 plus signs, whereas this one has 4 plus signs. So you will be getting more UVA protection from this one than from this one. But either way, you need your sun protection, so it's just best to get something that does have the PA as opposed to getting a broad spectrum SPF that has none. Now, on to other forms of protection from the sun. Obviously, sunglasses are extremely important. We talked about how the UVA and UVB rays are really bad for your eyes. So wearing sunglasses is extremely important. I can't go outside without sunglasses. I just can't, especially if I wanted to drive. No way. That is impossible for me. And I also always use a hat when I go out. I walk a lot, and I live in LA. I don't have a car, so I pretty much take the train and the bus and I walk, and sometimes Uber if I have to, but obviously I don't want to be using Uber all the time. So this is a cute hat I got from Marshall's. It's my favorite hat. I have 2 other hats that I rotate, but this one is my favorite one because it is so cute. It's so French. I love it. This is my basic black cap. This I wear to the gym, on the way back home from the gym. If I'm at the gym and I don't, I just want to wear a hat, I'll wear this one. But I always take this one with me no matter what, just because it offers more protection. Now, a cap isn't going to offer as much protection, but it's still protecting some part of your face, right? Especially your forehead. Another option are sun protectant clothes. My mom and sisters have some long sleeve shirts that are actually really good. You guys could do that as well, or you could just use a long sleeve shirt if you're gonna go out. I always have a long sleeve button down shirt with me when I go out, because sometimes if I'm wearing a dress, I don't want to just be in a tight dress on the train, or just a cute dress. So I throw a big button down shirt, and it's always long sleeve. So I'm protecting my arms, I'm protecting my chest. And another important thing that I almost forgot to mention is sunscreen for your entire body as well. So if you're gonna go out to the beach, obviously you're gonna put sunscreen on. But even if you're going out during the day and you're gonna be running out errands, you should also put sunscreen on your hands, your arms, your legs, your chest especially. So much premature aging happens here because of the sun. You really need to be applying the SPF you put on your face onto your chest and neck as well, and the back of your hands. That's extremely important. That's it. I'll see you guys in my next video, which will be very soon. Bye.